Ball to Harris. Walter. Facey tried the flick, but failed.
Trying to be a little bit too clever there, Facey.
He can't do anything right for you, you know.
There's still time.
Let's see if he makes full use of that time. He didn't on that occasion. Holness. Here's Diamond Clark. What can he do here? Still close dribbling skills on display. Gets the shot off. Won't travel. Darren Denai with that tame effort, but good to see the adventure of Diamond Clark.
Not just his adventure, but his industry. He's a very hard-working player, is Diamond Clark, and what he lacks in technical efficiency, he does make up for with his work rate. He's among the hardest working players for this Molynes team. The shot in the end was tame, but at least he wasn't banging high and wide over the bar. He was trying to pick a spot towards the far post. But no goalkeeper in the world would concede a goal from that.
Stranger things have happened, but I do understand the point.
Starting to look a little bleak and overcast here, Dean, in stark contrast to what we saw at the start of the game. Maybe a threat or two that it could have a few sprinkles at some point, but let's see. Spanish Town throwing some people forward. There are now 5 red shirts, and there's a 6th coming towards the end of the box. Now, what you don't want is not to give them a chance. You want to give these 6 attacking players hovering around the box something to do. So this one will be hit, maybe just not.
Harris with the delivery. Still alive in the area. Facey couldn't get there ahead of Darren Denai. The break now on for Molynes, if they can get the ball. And it's good work just to stymie the progress of Ronaldo Barrett. Here's Adain Murray. Gets it to Barrett. Good work from him. Good movement. Adain Murray turns inside, whips it across. Pennycook won't get that. Harris played it out.
I certainly like the look of that between Adain Murray and Barrett. Adain to Barrett. Barrett knew that he would be continuing to make that run. A clever little pass. And sometimes these little plays don't result in anything. But I like what I saw from Molynes. Good by play between Barrett and Murray.
Pennycook tried to take that one down. Referee using the whistle. Perhaps a bit too much for my liking. Of course, there was a break on there. Would have loved the ball to have actually reached the Molynes player if the advantage wasn't obvious. Nonetheless, we continue. Cuesta. Can't get it beyond Facey. Who can't get it beyond Frankson? Pennycook now on the bike. Pennycook trying to get around Walters. Does so. Good challenge. Seemingly two-footed. But the referee, of course, he did catch the ball. And none of the player. Pennycook tried the acrobatic kick.
Yeah.
He'll have to pull up his socks, literally.
Yeah, he darted to the left, and Devon Davis was a little bit slow in getting inside the box. So Pennycook, when he darted to the left side of the box and looked up, Davis was the only yellow shirt he saw, and then he made the extra touch. In the end, lost the ball. But that is what you want. You want when one player breaks, he has options inside the box to pass to. And sadly, his team never quite broke with him, except for the number 17, Davis. And he got outnumbered.
What is happening here? And how did he miss that?
Yeah, there was a flag, though.
Wow. Well, he was offside, but at least you should convert. But the back pass, but it was a back pass that was miscued. I don't think the offside flag should have even gone up. Would love to get the replay.
Yeah, it's difficult to judge from where we are. The goalkeeper goes down. 27 gone. The game certainly isn't.
But even if he was offside, it was a back pass.
Yes.
From the defending team. So that's fair game.
On the surface, I do agree with you.
Glenroy Samuel there, needing treatment. Spanish Town in deep. More than concert is a convention they're holding there. Conference.
Goalkeeper Glenroy Nathan Roland Samuel. That's a lot of names, the goalkeeper. Getting some treatment. Looks to be okay, Dean. So we are about ready to start again. 28 and a half gone. Neither defense has been breached as yet, despite reasonable amount of action in and around both 18-yard boxes. But here we go again.
Diamond Clark has Harris taking a bit indecisive in his passing. That's one thing that I'd marked down the Spanish Town. Well, both teams, there seems to be a bit of indecision. The patterns are not as established as they need to be. That it's a technical term called automation or automatisms, that you know what you should do in a particular phase in play, and you can see the absence of that in both teams. They're trying to play by ear, and they are not particularly Mozart.
Yeah, that was a foul, dragged down his man. Yeah, they have scored only 1 and 4 goals respectively in their 6 games so far. Goal scoring is quite often due to individual brilliance or complete team effort. Now, there are no Peles on this field, so we don't expect too many individual brilliant goals. But there's a little bit of disjointedness, if I may coin a term, between their midfield, defense, and attack. Here's a long ball. Oden Murray usually does better with that. It
was actually Barrett, so Barrett. I do spear the legacy and the reputation of Murray.
Of Oden Murray. Well, Oden Murray would have done a little bit better, you would think, but Barrett just walloped that high over the goal post. There's police coming away with it.
Here's Diamond Clark. Here again, not quick in the decision making. Murray under pressure from Elliston. He did very well there. Elliston didn't know what the next pass should have been. Diamond Clark trying to spoil the party here. Gets it out to Barrett. That goes out into touch, yeah?
Yeah,
throw in for Spanish Town Police.